This is Acts chapter 2, verse 17. And it shall come to pass that in the last days, saith Yahweh, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. And on my servants and on my handmaidens I will pour out in those days of my spirit, and they shall prophesy. And I will show wonders in heaven above, and signs in the earth beneath, blood and fire and vapor of smoke. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, RaahAhmathba. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who will wear the touch of truth. Peace, love, and blessings and salutations to you, Akim, that's part of the Bayashah Dawadah, house of David. Through the Spirit, the reason why I brought out Acts, the 2nd chapter, 17th verse. I had a vision earlier this morning about probably about 5:30-ish, so to speak. And basically it was about a chariot. I'm gonna get into the vision, but let me grab this next scripture. A chariot and an angel, because we in these times, all right, where through the Spirit, we're gonna get aid, we're gonna get help, all right. And also too, the Lord is having the angels minister to us to boost our faith. Okay. This is let me see. Actually, let me go to there real quick. Hebrews 1:14. Are they not all ministering spirits sent forth to minister for them who shall be heirs of salvation? And how do they minister to us? They help us. Okay, when you're out there in the highways and byways, we got angels out there camping around us. We got angels out there helping us out. Even though you can't see them spiritually, they're there. Even the specific visions you might get that are faith boosters, things like that. We got the angels ministering to us. Just like on the left-hand side, you got Esau, Edom, who ministers to them. Demons. Okay, so that's the balance. All right, so basically, so in this vision, I'm gonna get to it. In this vision that I had this morning, I think I was with like 3 or 4 brothers. And, it's been heavy on me all morning, so I've been trying to not lose it, but it's so heavy I can't. But so I don't know, we're like at a school facility or something like that. That's what it looks like. And it's like a big field. It's like a big field. And I don't know if people were throwing things over into the field or whatnot, but I just know it was a couple brothers. I forgot which brothers it was, but all I know it was Akim around me. All right, and they're throwing these things into this big ass field. All right, I think they're like rocks. People just like awesome boredom stuff. So it was like a real deal cloudy. It was like a real deal cloudy day. Like it was cloudy. And what happened was, it was like a specific cloud. Like it was a specific cloud, all right, had passed by me and one of the brothers, like above us, and we were looking up, and I was like, yo, that's in the shape of a chariot. That's, because it was in the shape of a chariot. All right. It was perfectly shaped. All right. In the shape of a chariot. And the chariot was cloaked in the cloud. Okay. And it was a circular chariot with kind of like a kind of like dome on top. All right. And Next thing we know, we're like, yo, that's a chariot. That's a chariot. That's a chariot. It was vivid. You know, we was like, yo, no, that's a chariot. That's a chariot. And next thing we know, the chariot came out the cloud. All right. And let me get this real quick. Psalms 104. This is Psalms 104, verse 3. Who layeth the beams of his chambers in the waters, who maketh the clouds his chariot, who walketh upon the wings of the wind. So this chariot actually came out the cloud. And the way it looked, I'm trying to get this other scripture, Salakia. I think it's Psalm 68. Yeah, this is Psalm 68 in 13. Though ye be lying among the pots, yet shall ye be as wings of a dove, covered with silver, and her feathers with yellow gold. Now I'm gonna explain this chariot. So, like I told you the shape already, all right? When it came out the cloud, okay, because the chariot, like, it was like the cloud was the form of the chariot, all right? The exact, how can I say it? Dang, what's the word you want to say it? Like if you was to cover something real tight and it took the form of it, all right, you could see the details of it. So the cloud was the exact details of the chariot. So when it came out, all right, it was fully, like fully silver. Like it was complete silver. And it had windows all about it. And the bottom of it had lights, all right? The bottom of it had lights, and in the middle of the bottom of it, it had one bright light, all right? And inside, you could see inside the windows, and this is what tripped me out in the vision. As we're looking at it, all right, in the windows, it has like lighting fixtures, but they're full gold, okay? And the light in the chariot was it was like the windows were so clear. It was crazy, like it would look like some CGI animation stuff. The windows were so clear, all right? But the light fixtures too, that were gold, it was like the light in the chariot was so clear, like how the scriptures say, wisdom is an unspotted mirror. It looked like I can't even explain how clear it was. It was just so clear, and it was like a different type of definition. All right, you know, you got HD, 4K, no, this was like a heavenly definition. And so I'm like, damn, that's clear as hell. You walk by a car and it doesn't have tinted windows. You can't really, it's not clear. But this was clear. You could literally see inside. Like I said, the fixtures that were illuminating the inside of the chariot with the lights were full gold. I'm talking about gold, shiny, sparkly. I'm talking about gold. So, the chariot was like signaling us type stuff. Like it was sitting there like it was happy to see us type stuff. It was moving around. So what it did was, it turned on its side. And remember that field I was talking about, all right? So it turned on its side, in the middle of the chariot, all right? It shot out like brimstone, like a fiery brimstone in the field. And we was like, yo, what the? And it kept just shooting it out. Boom, 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 boom. And it was destroying the field. We were like, yo, it was like big explosions. It's kind of like Second Esdras, the 13th chapter, right? When it explains Yahushua had blasted a breath of fire, or what I can think of is Yahweh Shemashah raining fire and brimstone down on the earth. Okay, so that's like what it looked like. all right, like on some Sodom and Gomorrah stuff. And like we kind of like, like step back, walk to the other side, and the chariot kind of like it like it was a Gepardo. The chariot kind of like moved, like come over here, like if you had an object and it was like boom boom, like it was signaling us like, look, come over here. All right. Then a man appeared. All right. It was a Jake, probably about my skin color. All right. And his eyes were light. All right. He had real light eyes. All right. And he had on like he had like a silver, like kind of like gauntlet on, like to where it covered this part and his fingertips only, but like the open of his palm was open, so it was like all over here, but the open of his palm was open. And what he did was, which I believe this was an angel. All right, what he did was toward that field. Let me mind you, he put out his hand, and all of a sudden you see coming out of his hand fire. And I'm talking about like the fire like extended far. Like you see just fire coming out of his hand. And we're watching, we like, yo, and he keeps doing it. Let me mind you, this is a cloudy day, right? And this is what was spiritual about it too. All right, so he keeps pulling flames out his hand. And I'm like, yo, like we seeing like spiritual power. And this reminded me of this it's like Luke 10 and 19. Behold, I give unto you power to tread on serpents and scorpions, and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you. Notwithstanding in this, rejoice not that the spirits are subject unto you, but rather rejoice because your names are written in heaven. And we all know, all right. And I'm gonna tell you what. And at the end of the vision, I'm gonna tell you how I knew this was an angel. This is Psalms 103 and 20. It says, so like this Psalms 103 and 20. Blessed be the Lord, his angels that excel in strength, that do his commandments, hearkening unto the voice of the word of his words. So like it. And all I can explain, so like I meant to say, the chariot was majestic. But so this angel, he puts his hand out, and he just I mean, fire's coming out, bro. I mean, like it looked like some movie stuff. And like I said, he had the gauntlet on and all that, So fire's just coming out of his hand. And I'm like, yo, it looked like some airbender stuff. The Fire Nation, and it's the spirit, because I just got done watching a series on Netflix. But so he does that a couple times, and then he stops doing it. Then he goes, look, and the clouds like that were up there look like all gloomy and stuff. And he was like, man, that it's blocking the sun. And what I was thinking about was, how this devil, is destroying the earth. And let me see, Isaiah 24. What I was thinking about was how this devil destroying the earth. This is Isaiah 24 and 4. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. The earth also is defiled and the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. And we know that the earth is given into the hands of the wicked right now, which is the so-called white man. So he goes, yo, man, boom. And he goes, man, it's covering the sun. And I was thinking about Superman, how Superman, he gets his strength from the sun. And, us as Israelites, we get our vitamins or whatever, and we also get strength from the sun. Okay? I thought I was mad spiritual. So headed to the end of the vision. So I don't know if we were at a school or something, but like a bell kind of had rung. A bell rung, and people had started coming up. People had started coming out, and so like as people start coming out, like I don't know, like I ended up down on some stairs, and the angel, all right, it's like he turned into like a human type of form to blend in, but I knew it was him still, and we were among the people. The people like were amongst us now, and he goes, all right, brother, hey, Yahweh Shema Shai, Bashim Kakdash Brakatah, brother, and he walks off into the crowd. And then that's when I had woke up. All right, but that's why I had said this is how I know that this had to have been an angel of the Lord, because through the Spirit. That's why I brought out the ministering spirits to those that are heirs of salvation, because literally, through the Spirit, man, all I gotta say is, man, call Allah Yahweh Shema Shai. That was heavy as hell to me. Like when I woke up, man, I wanted to like fucking tear, man, like damn. And I felt like, through the Spirit, the angel, when he saluted me and he said that, like it was like at that moment, like, like damn, like, oh man, words can't even express it. I can't even express it. All right. This is the last scripture I'm gonna get off with. It's Hebrews 13 and 2. Let me start at 1. Let brotherly love continue. Be not forgivable to entertain strangers, for thereby some have entertained angels unawares. So through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, man, Lord willing, that was uplifting to the hopeful elect. Like I said, man, I felt every bit of it. Even right now that I'm talking about it, I felt every bit of it, and it's a faith booster to me through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, man, because Lord knows I needed it. Lord knows I needed it. Lord knows through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, that I just, and I know you brothers probably need it too. Okay? I know you brothers probably need it too, through the Spirit. And Lord willing, it was edifying to the hopeful elect. Lord willing, through the Spirit, it just uplifts you, brothers. All right, it just uplifts you. All right, because through the Spirit, man, we in times to where we're gonna need that faith booster, and that man, that just gave me more motivation to keep doing what we do. And Lord willing, to you, Shalom.